Welcome to Faith in 5, a weekly video devotional designed to discuss practical spiritual concepts in 5 minutes or less. I'm your host, Mark Vandella. I remember after making the varsity team in high school, my coach, one of the first things he had us do is to run a camp. And at that time, I thought it was so cool. It was like the cool reward of like making the team, and then you got to go teach other people. And so we walked in like we were, the end all be all. We knew everything about the sport. And as we ran that camp, halfway through, we broke for lunch, and our coach pulled us aside and he said, "All right, what are you guys learning?" And we were like, "Learning? Don't you know who we are? We're the varsity players. We're here to teach." And he said, No, the best way to learn is to teach. You're not here because you're so good. You're here because you're going to get better by teaching other people. And then my mind was like blown. I was like, wait, hold on. I'm not that cool, right? It kind of knocked me down a couple levels, but it also became so true. It became a principle in my life that every time I had an opportunity to lead, somebody around me said, "Hey, come with me. Come with me. I want you to lead alongside of me." And what happened, instead of me like thinking I was awesome after that moment, what happened was I started to come alongside. I would lead, but I would learn more than I taught. And as I did that, I learned more and it stuck more. And then I would teach about something else and then it stuck more. And then all of a sudden a life instance, like something happened, and I didn't have to stop and think about what to do in that moment because I had taught it and taught it and taught it, and it became just a part of life. That is like how so many ministries grow, and like parachurch ministries like Young Life and Youth for Christ, and even like student ministries or small group ministries. The best way for those to grow is to equip other people, empower other people to teach, and then those people's lives, not only are they passing knowledge down and it spreads out, those people live at a place where you can trust them and you want to follow them. And it's not just something that's by happenstance. This is how Jesus led. It's the whole journey in life of Jesus is made up this way. Jesus comes on the scene with his disciples, his very first disciples, and he says, "Come, follow me." In Matthew 4:19, not only does it say, "Come follow me," like, hey, he doesn't say, "Hey, I'm awesome. By the way, I'm on the varsity now, and you guys should probably want to be like me." He says, "No, come follow me, and I will teach you. I will teach you to do the same thing. I'll teach you to be fishers of men." And when he did that, it wasn't just Jesus to them. These people then got to do the same. So not only did Jesus model it, he also empowered them and equipped them to go teach other people. So then they lived according to what they were teaching, and then those people did the same thing, and that's how Jesus' message spread. One of the key descriptions and characteristics of leadership that we would want to possess and that Jesus embodies is empower others. How do we teach others? Not because we have more to teach or not because we're somehow better, but how do we empower others to model that so that they can go do the same? And then we replicate and replicate and replicate, and all of a sudden we've got a ton of people out there who are actually living a life that we want to follow. And the more that we then teach other people, we learn. We learn about those people, and we also learn how to act. It's easier to continue to act that way when we also teach that way. Jesus' life was such a model for this. He said, "Come, follow me, and I will teach you to fish." This week, as you live out your faith, consider two things. One, who are you following? Like, who's teaching you? What are you learning? And then who are you teaching? Because make sure that you're getting good information, but then also make sure that there's people around you that you're teaching, because that keeps you grounded and in that middle spot of, I'm not too great for everything, but I know that I'm teaching enough that I will also live that out. This week, go learn and teach. Thanks for watching Faith in 5. If you like what you see, please like and share. If you're interested in making a donation to our ministry, please click the link below.